Rule number 1, Southie rules. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. With all grace of awareness of World's Fair 2025, lest we forget. Oh, Jack woke me up at 3 a.m. Booyah, Southie. To that World Assembly of Sovereign States, the United Nations, our last best hope in an age where nature as instruments of war have far outpaid the instruments of peace. We renew our pledge of support to prepare them from becoming merely a forum for invective, to strengthen its yields of the new and the weak, to enlarge the area from which it's writ they run. Finally, to those stations who would make themselves our adversary, we offer not a pledge, but a request that both sides begin anew the quest for peace. John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Just want to do the next right thing, Jack. November 22nd, 1963, Woody Creek. I am tired enough to sleep here in this chair. But I have to be in town at 8 when Western Union opens, so what the hell? Besides, I am afraid to sleep for fear of what I might learn when I wake up. There is no human being within 500 miles to whom I can communicate anything, much less the fear and loathing that is on me after today's murder. God knows I might go mad for lack of talk. I have become like a psychotic sphinx. I want to kill because I can't talk. I suppose you will say the rotten murder has no meaning for a true writer of fiction, and that the real artist in the little magazines are above such temporal things. I wish I could agree. But in fact, I think what happened today is far more meaningful than the entire contents of the little magazines for the past 20 years. And the next 20 if we get that far. Now we enter the era of the shit rain, President Johnson, and the hardening of the arteries. Talk to me about your angina, Mr. Orange. Why is he going to be Mr. Pink? Why can't I be Mr. Purple? Just cough up your damn buck like everybody else. Neither your children nor mine will ever be able to grasp what Gatsby was after. No more of that. You misunderstand it, of course, peeling back the first and most obvious layer. Take your realism to the garbage dump or the little magazines. They're like a man who goes into a phone booth to pull his pod. Nada, nada. The killing has put me in a state of shock. The rage is trebled. I was not prepared at this time for the death of hope, but here it goes. Here it is. So it goes. Ignore it at your peril. I have written Seminin, that cheap bookstore Marxist, that he'd better tell his boys to buy bullets. And forget the dialectic. This is the end of reason, the dirtiest hour in our time. I mean, to come down from the hills and enter the fray. Tomorrow, a cable job request to the reporter. Failing that, the observer. Beyond that, God knows. But it will have to be something. From now until the 1964 elections, every man with balls should be on the firing line. The vote will be the most critical in the history of man. No matter what, today is the end of an era. No more fair play. From now on, it is the dirty pool and judo in the clinches. The savage nuts have shattered the great myth of American decency. They can count me in. I feel ready for a dirty game. Fiction is dead. Mailer is an antique curiosity. The stakes are now too high and the time too short. What, oh what, does Eudora Welty have to say? Fuck that crowd. The only hope now is to swing hard with the right hand while hanging on to sanity with the left. Politics will become a cockfight, and reason will go by the boards. There will have to be somebody to carry the flag. My concept of the new novel would have fit this situation. But now I see no hope for getting it done. If indeed any publishing houses survive the Nazi scramble that is sure to come, how could we have known or even guessed? I think we have come to that point. Send word if you still exist. Hunter S. Thompson. Mike America.